My dear viewers, beginning today is the official Alliteration Gaming Patreon and channel members. Throughout my Patreon, we've got quite a few tiers you can check out in order to gain special perks and even commission videos that you'd like to see me upload onto the channel. Every tier includes a shout out on my supporter card at the beginning of all of my videos, along with the benefits of the tier itself. Following that, you can now also join the Alliteration Nation by becoming a channel member on the YouTube side of things. Pledging your subscription here as a member of the channel is going to grant you the same shout out on my supporter card as all the Patreon tiers do, as well as access to the members only channel on my Discord. You'll gain a member badge that will level up as you stay subscribed and access to my exclusive emotes when I stream on YouTube. If you're interested in checking out the Patreon, I'm going to have the link in the description and in the pinned comment down below, as well as the link to my Discord should you want to join that as well. And if you want to become a channel member, the big beautiful join button is front and center on my homepage right here. And if you do decide to support the channel in any way whatsoever, know that I am unimaginably grateful, and I can't wait to provide you with even more top-notch content at my trademark top speed. Now, let's get on to the video. So, we're not going to go through every single card, because I think that's a little tedious. We're going to go through all of the characters and just like the cool ones. Okay. So, the rival deck is All Might versus All for One. Obviously. Obviously. And this guy is pretty sweet. He says for every 3 foundations that you have, your attack gets a damage, maximum 5, and then you can commit him and discard a momentum for the wall cling effect. So if the attack is blocked, it deals no damage. Okay. So you can half block and take none, that kind of stuff.
Of course, it's non-throws.
Yeah. And then at the beginning of either player's combat phase, you get to pick up 1 momentum to your hand and then put 1 from your hand into momentum. So you get a little tradesies. Okay. Get a little tradesies, yeah. So you kind of like stockpile your quirks, right? Grab whatever one you need. He's pretty cute. All for One is a cute little character, a cute little guy. His cards are kind of boring, to be honest. They're kind of just all do momentum things. This card's really cool.
They have cool art.
Yeah, the art looks really good. This is like a level 3 difficulty that gets like really big. You commit a foundation and it gets damage equal to the difficulty. Okay. Which is pretty cute. But really, this is the card right here. So this thing has powerful 4, and you build all foundations discarded to pay for its powerful ability. Dang. So you gotta try to like get a bunch of momentum, or get a bunch of foundations into your momentum.
7 damage.
Yeah, it's also default. Yeah, and it gets a speed for every 3 foundations you have. Dang. Okay. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool.
Powerful 4.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, and every foundation you discard for powerful 4, you just build right away.
That's wild.
This card's cool. This card's very, very cool. If you are someone who can get foundations into their momentum, this card is awesome. Oh. Okay, hang on. hang on, guys. It's Mantis cam time. Come on, buddy. He's right there. He's right there, buddy. Just look to your right. Oh! What the hell? He rejected him. That was very interesting. That was very interesting.
Punched him in the face and.
Yeah, dude. He said,
he's like licking the blood off his hands.
Yeah, dude. He said, "Oh hell no, bro." He said maybe not actually. Now he's just striking. I feel like you know, like when you're like a kid, and your mom's like trying to like force feed you like your veggies or something. Yeah. That's how I feel. You're not leaving the dinner table. You're not leaving the dinner table until you eat your freaking. Oh my goodness.
Not leaving the dinner bowl.
You're not leaving the arena. Yeah. You're not leaving the dinner arena, sir. Yeah, this big old punch is very funny. This card is very, very, very funny. This is a cool 0 difficulty that readies itself when you get a momentum. This card's really funny. It says you commit it and you look at the top X cards of your deck and put them back in any order. X is the number of these in your stage. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
It's pretty funny. If you can figure out a way to get all 4 of them out, it's pretty funny. Yeah. Every one of them just says commit, look at the top 4, rearrange them however you want.
So you could just keep doing that. You could do it 4 times.
Yeah, you can do it for each one. And the number is the amount of them you have. So like if you get 2 of them out, you're like Jiro, basically.
So you could cycle through 16 cards if you wanted.
Yeah, if you found all 4 of these. If you somehow have all 4 behind the curtains in your stage, yes. This
That's
card's
kinda
pretty
funny.
cool. It seals. It's enhanced destroy. Seal your rivals all good or order attack. You seal their attack.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And if you block with it, you build it.
Hmm.
It's pretty neat.
we love that.
It is cool. This card is very cool. This is forced card activation. You destroy it and you pick an enhance ability on a rival foundation. If they do not activate that ability as their next enhance, they destroy it.
Okay.
So you basically say you're going to do this one or you're going to destroy it, which is pretty cool.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
But it destroys itself, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like a 1-for-1 target destruction. It's a 4 check though. So it's
Oh,
pretty
it's not
it's pretty,
bad.
it's
Yeah.
pretty balanced.
Yeah.
It's balanced. This card is really cool. If you add a card to your momentum, you can just put this in your momentum.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he be helping him, man. He be helping him, bro. This card's really cool. It cancels deadlock abilities if you're all for one.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is pretty
That's
neat.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, considering he wants to like mass build, so usually you're both gonna end up in deadlock.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Where is your smile now? This All Might is really weird, actually. This All Might's really weird. So you mill the top card of your deck, you discard it, and then you give your attack damage equal to the block modifier of the card you discarded. So you want to
weird.
play like bad block mods
Yeah, that's
to get a bunch of
super
damage.
weird.
It is weird, yeah. And then you can remove a momentum to pick up the top card of your discard pile. You just draw it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then after you block, you can commit him to draw 2 and discard 1.
So you could discard your top with this first one, and
And if you're
wanted
like, oh,
it,
I like that, yeah,
could
you just
take
grab it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He does a lot of like very okay things. Kind of just is like decent at playing the game, I guess. He's got some cool attacks though. This card is insane. So this is a 6 difficulty 5 or 6. But if you have 8, if your rival has 8 or more foundations, it gets -2 difficulty.
Okay.
So it becomes a 4 diff,
Yeah.
which is like crazy with these stats. And then you can add any card from your discard pile to the top of your deck.
Ooh.
So if you have any way to draw a card, or if you just want to put a good check on top,
Yeah.
this card's nuts. This card's really, really good. This card kind of stinks. This card is okay. This card is okay. Actually, no. This card's pretty cool. It says that you can commit a foundation to put into your momentum at the end of the turn. So it's guaranteed momentum no matter what,
That's pretty cool.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's also just like big. It's like a big old 5 for 5.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's neat. It's gnarly. It's gnarly. This card's really funny. It says that you can commit it, and if you try to block this attack with something that shares at least 2 symbols with the character, the modifier becomes 0.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's a 6 check.
Dang.
Yeah, this card's
that
pretty
card's
cool.
Wild.
This card's very cute. It's
The deadlock on that one's pretty.
yeah,
good
it's
too.
also a very good deadlock.
Yeah.
Just do it. You just get 3 damage. This card's also pretty cute. It's it's after your attack deals damage, you destroy it, pick up a card from your card pool, and then you cannot play attacks for the rest of the turn.
That's weird.
Yeah, so you're usually forced to revert. It's quite cute. This card's very good. After you block an attack, you just ready it
Oh wow.
once per turn. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. This one's kind of cute. You flip to give this stack -2 damage, and the next one gets 4 damage.
Ooh.
So it works on yours or your rivals.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
interesting.
Yeah. So if you're like, I'm not going to block this one, and I'm definitely going to block the next one, you just do that. It's cute. This is really cute. You flip it to give your checks to play blocks +1 for the turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. This card is very good. So you flip it. If the top card of your discard pile is a copy of this attack, the attack we're currently on, you draw a card.
Ooh.
And then Deadlock Enhance, you just commit it and commit whatever you want. You just pick it. Go ahead, like that
That's
right there,
awesome.
you're finished. This card's really cute. All right, this is your character card. This character's insane.
Ooh.
This is a 7/19 that you remove the top 3 of your deck to give your attack 3 damage.
Okay.
Every attack.
Dang.
Not
okay.
once per turn, not twice per turn. You just do this. You just jam this nonstop. And then once per turn, you can remove an action from your hand to pick up any action with 2 or more symbols from your discard pile.
Okay.
Yeah. But this
Interesting.
is what's important. You just give every move 3 damage for free.
Every attack.
Yeah. Because you're removing the top 3 of your deck, right? You're not discarding them. You're removing them. It's like you are burning yourself.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see.
But when you win the game that turn, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's just pretty messed up. And then this is an action. This is his action. It's pretty nuts. You just give your attack 3 speed and you burn them for 1.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hey, it's Will. It's Will. Oh my god. Yeah, this card? No, this card is not cute. Neither of these cards are cute. these cards are horrific. These cards are messed the heck up, man. And then the response is really weird. So you pay 2 health. After they play their third non-attack, you can put the top card of your deck into your momentum.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if you open this and they go first and they're like build 3, you go I'll lose 2 and get momentum on turn 0.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Getting momentum is pretty nuts in this character. So this is very good. This is very, very good. Also, they'll lose a health can kill them. So like if you ever get to 1 against this character, you just lose. Because he'll just use his enhance and he'll grab this. And then he will kill you. he will just kill you. This deck kind of sucks. This is ultra rare. It combos with an action, which is really funny.
Oh, wow.
Because this does not clear itself from the card pool.
Okay.
Yeah, so you combo with an action, and then the combo is to put the action into your momentum. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite good. And then you get a speed for every action in both players removed from game pile.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so like when you're removing the top 3, any actions you find, you're going to pump your damage for free. It's quite cool. This is his 2 check. But I think this card's very good. I just don't know if it's like 2 check good. So you get to look at the top 2 and put one of them in your hand and then remove the other.
Okay.
Which is just like very good.
Yeah.
And then if you've played an action, this enhanced step, you add the top card of your deck to your momentum. It's got EX2 and Powerful 2. And if you're Dobby, actions in your card pool do not count towards progressive to play this card.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't think it's 2 check good.
I don't think it's 2 check good, but it is solid.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I can see it being played. If you have 10 or more removed cards, you can flip this to draw a card, which is very good.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 10 or more removed cards, you can destroy this to give your next check +1, playable while committed.
Ooh.
This card's very good for killing people on turn 2.
A lot of cards around having removed cards.
Yeah, he be removing. he be removing, man. He be removing.
He definitely seems like a character that should play with a big deck.
So you're either gonna play him with like a big fat like 90 card deck that's just designed to play like a medium length game, or you're gonna play him with like a tight 50 card deck that is meant to kill you on turn 2 or lose.
Got it.
Because there are some cards that are very much worth seeing on turn 2 that means you probably get to kill them most of the time. So this is set 4, but he actually got his original ultra rare in set 3. Okay. So in set 3, Dobby and Toga each got an ultra rare with no other cards, no new character, just the ultra rare that ties in with how their new forms play in this set.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was like a cool tease of what was to come, basically. And Dobby's is really messed up. It was actually like the best card in the game when set 3 dropped. Pretty much, yeah. It's the reason that Tokoyami like won everything.
Dang.
Yeah, it was wild. So Toga 2 is very cool. Toga 2 says each turn you get to look at your momentum and unflip one of them. And so her whole kit is abilities that flip themselves in the momentum. If it's your first attack, it gets +2 speed. And twice per turn after you flip a momentum, you get to ready something.
Interesting.
I think she's pretty cool. I think she's very, very okay. So like we have this. If it goes to momentum face up, and in the momentum you can flip it, gain 1 health, they lose 1 health.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Her ultra rare, if it's in the momentum, you can flip a momentum to discard the top 2 cards of your rival's deck. I think that's very good. But what is really good is lose 3 health, add this to your momentum after it resolves.
Oh.
Yeah, so
nice.
Hey, we're done with this attack? You blocked it? Okay, cool. Whee! There it goes.
How much health does this Toga have?
28, yeah.
Dang, she's
28.
pretty biffy.
Yeah, she's a 6-hander, so.
Oh, your Mantis, he's escaping.
Uh-oh. Where are you trying to go, bro? Yes. This is your escape route. Haha, it's actually not. This card kind of sting. This is her 1 check. But it's got stun 3.
1 check. Oh,
it sure has stun 3. And in the momentum, you can flip it to just draw 2 cards. You can also flip it to say if your rival has lost health, you get to seal 2 things, which is
that is a pretty good card.
Stun 3. Yeah, stun 3 are definitely some words that make you think. This card's really good. You can discard a momentum to ready it, and when it gets ready, you draw a card. So this is, and it's not unique. So you had a couple of these, because remember Toga says every time you flip a momentum, you get to ready something.
That's really good then.
Yeah. This says when it's readied, something gets +1 or -1 speed.
Nice.
These cards suck. This Kurogiri 2 is insane. This character is ridiculous. So you form, you remove cards from your discard pile until you remove an attack, play that attack. It gets +3 speed.
Wow.
So you get a free attack every turn. And then response, commit, block with a card from your discard pile. Whatever you want from your discard pile.
That's crazy.
This guy's actually crazy.
That's ridiculous.
This guy is basically a 7/28.
Yeah.
This guy is crazy.
Fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. You are correct. This guy is wild. This says if your hand size is 5 or less, draw a card, and it's got Kurogiri Breaker 2. That's all you really need to know. But also, if you care, you can discard a card from your hand as your next check.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you get to learn what this green word is. This is Echo. This is the new keyword. So this says after the attack resolves, you discard a momentum, replay it.
Wow.
Yep. So I'll go on a 4, deal with this. Okay, it's done. Pay a momentum. I don't pick it up or anything. I just play it again on a 4.
That's
check.
wild. That makes like lower hand size characters more viable.
Yes.
If you can just use momentum to replay attacks.
Yes. It's very nice. This one is also a flash attack that says after it's blocked, you can add it to the bottom of your deck. And then also when you block with it, you draw the bottom of your deck.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
You could do a weird combo with that then.
Yeah, if you have like 2 of them, it's pretty cool. It's pretty gnarly. It's pretty gnarly. This card is very good. It's a throw that says if it would go to your momentum, you build it instead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. This is his 1 check. This is Warp Gate Portal. It says for your next form, search your deck for an attack and play it as your next one.
That's pretty cool.
It sure is a 1 check, but man, it sure is a play whatever you want on a 5 mid for 5 with a +0 mid block.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty wild. This card is insane, I think. I think this card is going to like low-key define the meta in some ways. It says when you block with it, you discard a momentum to give your rivals checks -1 for the whole turn.
For the whole turn.
The whole turn.
Oh my god.
Whole turn. Yeah, whole turn. Yeah, kind of crazy.
That's really, really good.
Yeah, it's nice. This card's hilarious. It's a 1/6 that says if it's in your remove from game pile, you can just play it as a form.
Okay.
This card's pretty funny. This card sucks. Moonfish.
Oh man.
So this is 3 damage works the deck. So he says your attack with a printed damage of 3 or less gets +2 speed. If they have 3 or more cards in hand, it gets another +1 speed. Now he's still just being weird. Yeah, so you just buff all your 3 damage moves, and then once per turn, when your attack deals 3 or less damage, you can discard it from your card pool. Or I'm sorry, if an attack has dealt 3 or less damage, you can discard a card from your card pool, and your rival discards 1 card.
Dang. Okay.
So you clear your own card pool, and they lose a card. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna be hitting for a lot, but you can hit.
They sure are gonna have no hand.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. This is cute. If you block a low with it, it does no damage. So it's like a mid and a low block, which is pretty funny. This card sucks. This is ultra rare. This is probably my favorite card in the set.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love this card. So this card says if a card has left your card pool this turn, your rival adds 1 card from their hand to their card pool face up and draws a card. Okay. So they have to stuff 1 into their own card pool. And then if your rival does not try to block it, they lose a health for each attack in both card pools.
Ooh.
I love this card. I think this card is so cool.
That's pretty good.
I think this card is so cool. I think this card's extremely gnarly. This is his 3-diff. I love 3-diff attacks. I'm obsessed with 3-diff attacks. This one's really, really cool.
I like his symbols too.
Oh yeah. If this deals damage, your next one gets 2 speed, and then you can flip a committed rival foundation.
Ooh.
So it's pretty minimal, but like it's just like a free attack. You know?
Yeah.
It's like it's a 3-diff, man. Yeah. 3-diffs can be like just fine, you know. This card's nuts for him. It says response after your non-throw deals 3 or less damage, they just lose a health. Not unique.
Dang.
So you get like few of these on board. Every attack actually deals this much more damage, right? But it is a +4 low block with a 4 check, so it's pretty rough. Certainly balanced in its ways. Disturbing visage, I don't know. You can remove this to look at the top 4 for a 3 damage or less move and grab it. It's okay. Yeah. It's fine. It's, for him, it's fine. This card's really wild. It says before the block step, if your speed is less than printed, it gets 2 speed, and if your damage is less than printed, it gets 2 damage. It's pretty interesting.
Good. Yeah, and that's just free. You don't have to do anything.
Definitely, yeah. You just do it.
Dang.
Not once per turn, not nothing. You just do it.
Nice.
It definitely makes Eraserhead very sad.
Yeah.
Because it's like -2 speed to everything. Nope.
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. This guy's very cool. You actually might like this guy because you like Nomu.
Yeah.
So you might like this guy.
Dude, he has so much health. Jesus.
36 is a lot.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think he's actually got. Nomu has 35, right?
Yep.
Nomu has 35,
I think so.
and Fourth Kind has 34. Yeah, I guess this guy does have the most. Yeah, I'll be darned. Huh. Anyway, so he says after an attack deals damage, you can add a muscle counter to this character.
Okay.
And then your non-throw gets 1 damage for every muscle counter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so when you hit them and when they hit you, you get muscle counters.
Dang, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yep. And then in response, after you take damage from an unblocked attack, you build a card from your card pool face down.
Okay.
So you go like block 1, take the next one, build it down.
Dang, yeah. I could see him being a lot of fun to play against people that have small damage attacks.
It's really annoying to poke this character. It's really annoying to poke this character. This is his UR. It's a 0 high for 5, but you can discard a momentum to give it X speed. X is its damage minus 5. So basically, however much damage you've pumped it, it gets that speed.
I see.
So I have 10 muscle counters.
Yeah.
It's now 15 damage minus 5, so it's going to have 10 speed.
Dang. Yeah.
It's cool. And then if it's
cool.
blocked, you get a muscle counter. And then they also have to flip a foundation as a cost to block it.
Wow. Okay.
I think it's like good for him. It's also a 2 low block. It's like fine.
Yeah.
It's like fine for him. This card is like cute, I guess. This card's insane. If it's completely blocked, it deals 1 damage still. So it's like Electric Jolt.
Yeah.
But on a low. And when you block with it, you draw a card.
That's pretty good.
It's very good for him.
Yeah.
Very good in general. It's guaranteed momentum on the Earth and Fire symbol, which is kind of wild. This card is neat for him. You remove a counter from your character to give it 2 speed. And if it's completely blocked, you unflip one of yours or flip one of theirs. It's just like a free 7 mid for 5 in your character, which I think is like okay. It's got a 1 high block. It's like okay.
It's pretty decent.
This card's crazy good. So you commit to give this attack +2 speed and -1 damage, and then you can add it to your card pool to give the attack -2 damage, playable while committed.
Ooh.
So you can pump up your own speed at the cost of losing 1 damage, which is like fine because your moves are so big damage anyway.
Yeah.
And then on their attack, you can commit it for +2 speed, -1 damage. Throw it into the card pool for -2 damage, so it's -3 in total. And then you take the -3 damage attack, and then you build it down with your response.
Okay.
Yeah, and so if you pair it with like other speed reduction, this can get really crazy.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of speed reduction on Earth and Life. Like you use like quick create for even more. If this is in your discard pile, you can quick create, commit, bring this in, -2 damage. Like
that would be insane.
Yeah, and then if you get to unflip it, it's crazy. This is 3 diff. It just has once per turn. Put a muscle counter on your character.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's just good.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty nice just for pumping them up.
Yeah, it's really good. And then you can flip a foundation. If this attack is blocked, seal a rival foundation. So it works on both players' turns, which is pretty nice. Spinner. This guy's cool. So he does enhance for the rest of the turn. Your weapons get 1 speed or 1 damage.
Oh wow.
And that stacks.
That stacks.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Jiro.
Okay.
And then once per turn, you can build a foundation from your hand, and this attack gets +2 speed. You just build it straight in.
Dang.
This guy's really cool. This guy's very cool.
cool.
This guy's cool. This guy's a cool guy. This thing is cool. It says you commit a foundation that was built this turn for +1 speed and 3 damage.
Ooh.
So when you build right in with him, it's cool. If this is full blocked, you build the top card of your deck, which is very cool. This is his 2 check. So it's a 2 for 7 with powerful 2. It gets plus to its powerful rating equal to the number of cards you've built this turn.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and then if it's fully blocked, you pick up a weapon attack of 4 or less difficulty from your discard pile, and then you remove this. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
If they block it, they will have a bad time. They will either take big half damage, or they will give you a free one. He has an Echo attack here. It has Echo, and it also has combo weapon to give your next one 2 damage. And if its speed is 5 or more, you freeze a rival foundation. So freeze says pick that foundation. It does not ready during the next combat phase.
Okay.
So if it's already ready, nothing happens. But if it's committed, it will not ready. It can be ready by other means, just not at the beginning of the combat phase.
That's kind of crazy.
It's solid. It's a neat mechanic. This can destroy to build a weapon foundation from your hand, playable while committed, and it's a weapon foundation. All of his stuff is like weapon foundations. It's pretty cool. These cards are kind of boring. When you build this during the enhanced step, it gets 2 damage, so like it's good for him.
Yeah.
This card's crazy. This card's nuts. So this is a standard card.
Okay.
This is an exact reprint of a I think it's a Mega Man card actually. Don't quote me on that, but it might be Mega Man. It says enhance commit, name a keyword. Their attack gets minus speed or damage equal to the number of that keyword in their pool.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you're playing like all charges and you're on your 3rd attack, yeah, minus 3 speed or minus 3 damage.
Yeah.
And like it's got a good block. This card's crazy good. This card's really, really good. This card is very good speed reduction for the void and order symbols.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's really good.
It's very good. Or just damage reduction.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. All right, this is your guy. This is gonna be the character that you will love in this set. This is Shigaraki 3. Enhance. Your rival makes a check against the difficulty of 5. If they fail, draw 1 card.
Okay.
I
like that.
Not once, not every single attack.
Holy
both
shit.
players.
Oh
Both
my
players.
God.
Just say, hey, flip a 5 or give me a card. On every attack ever, basically. Once per turn.
So many cards then.
Once per turn, after your rival makes a check, it gets -1. Failing this check will not end the combat phase.
Okay.
So each turn cycle, you just get to tell them one of their checks is -1.
Dang. That's very crazy.
It also works on blocks, on block checks. It's like Stain 1.
Okay, yeah.
And then first form once per game, remove a momentum. Your rival's checks get -1 until the start of your next turn.
Ooh.
So when you're ready to go in on them, remove momentum. All your block checks are -1. I didn't kill you? Okay, your turn. All your checks are still -1. Try and kill me.
Dang, his art is so cool.
Yeah, the art's amazing, dude. Like it's crazy that like we have like art this good and then like this
yeah.
this like potato.
it looks like 2 completely different games.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Or like I don't want to harp on your boy, but
on Davi.
he looks like a potato.
Yeah, he
What is his face, bro?
He looks like a Muppet.
Yeah, dude, he looks cracked out, man. he looks a little cracked out, dude.
Yeah, he does look pretty rough.
Yeah, I think Shigaraki 3 is gonna be like everyone and their mother's favorite character.
Dude, he's pretty sick looking.
He is cool. I already showed you his UR. The pick 3 foundations, they don't work anymore.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. I like his UR a lot. But it's actually his other one that's really crazy. This one is pretty cool. It's a throw, and they make a check against a difficulty of 5. If they fail, they discard their hand and then draw that many cards.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. If they were like sculpting good blocks, it's nice.
And it's a throw.
Yeah.
Nice.
Their checks to block this get -1, which is cool. If they have 3 more cards in hand, your next one gets -2 difficulty.
Ooh, that's
Pretty cool. But show you this. This is his other UR. This card's insane. This card's nuts.
Difficulty of a 7.
If they fail, draw a card, and this gets +2 damage.
Dang.
So 2 things will happen, right? They'll check a 5, and they'll commit 2, and you stun to 2. Or they'll check a 3 and go, I can't commit 4. And then you'll go, okay, draw a card +2 damage. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And then Deadlock Enhance, you just like win. Deadlock Enhance, you kind of just win the game.
Yeah.
It's like a really, really, really messed up Deadlock Enhance. Bro, where are you going?
I like
Oh
that.
my god,
Oh,
bro, he
wow.
just made the leap of faith, dude. Alright, buddy. Yeah, Vile Seizing is like crazy. Vile Seizing is like low-key, like back alley haymaker levels of good. He has returned from whence he came. Cricket, you will live another day. Well, maybe not. You might die later. You might very well die later.
I like that he makes so many difficulty checks in addition to all of his other stuff because it's like burning through your opponent's deck too.
He does. It's very cool. This guy is super dope. Yeah, this card's crazy. It's also a 1 high with Breaker 1.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
the card's just kind of nuts. This is a cute card. After you play an enhance, you can remove it to add a rival momentum to the top of their deck. So like basically you can play an enhance that makes them make a check and then go, oh, but real quick, I'll respond, take that momentum, put it on top of your deck. Now check that 3. It's cute. He's both a little house card. It's kind of cool. It's cute. This card's cool. You can just commit it to give their next check -2.
Ooh.
Only on your turn though, so it does not affect
Yeah.
blocks.
That's still pretty good though.
And then you can flip it to make them check against a 7, and if they fail, you get to pick something to commit.
God.
Playable while committed.
Dude, he's wild.
Yeah,
he's wild.
pretty nice. This one, I like this card a lot actually. You remove a foundation, they make a check against a 6. If they fail, you give the attack +2 speed or -1 speed.
I like that too.
So it's kind of like release,
Yeah.
but like inverse. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't think Twice is very good, but he's very cool. Oh my god, it's Willy T. Well, it's probably Willy T. If it's not Willy T, well, you know, I guess we die.
I guess we do.
Surprise, it's Willy T. It is Willy T. Well, that's good.
Hey, Will.
What's
How's it
up?
going?
Good to see you,
Been
man.
a while.
God, it has.
We live another day, Dakota. We didn't die. We didn't die.
Levi opens his door to an active shooter.
So this guy says, if this is the second copy of this attack you've played this turn, it gets 2/2. So obviously with Echo, it's very good because
Yeah.
that's the second copy you've played, right? And then you can commit him and discard a character card from your stage to reduce the damage to 2.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good. Also, he's a 2 difficulty character.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, because you have to build more of
Yeah,
him to. Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm not friggin'. Cry over a cold one, my boy. Scapes. Oh shit.
I'm gonna be a Decepticon tonight.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
I'm kind of a Decepticon all the time.
That makes sense to me. That's a His kit is very cool. I think this card's very good. So this gets +1/+1 for every character in your stage.
Okay.
And then you can discard 2 cards from your hand to pick a card in your card pool, pick up a copy of it from your discard pile. So if you're like, hey, this 1.3 million that I just played, I would like to go get another one.
who was the other character that built around characters? Was that?
There's a
Mount
couple.
Lady?
There's Mount Lady and there's Ectoplasm.
Okay. Yeah.
And they all share symbols.
Interesting.
Because
okay.
Ectoplasm has Chaos and Water, and Mount Lady has Good. So all of Twice's support that picks up character cards can help them.
Oh shit! It's just character cards. It's not
Not him, yeah.
not him. Okay.
Well, this one specifically is not even character card. This one is any copy of a card in your card pool.
Okay.
Or for this though, this
yeah.
is character card. But yeah, this just says, hey, that first attack I played, I would like another one. Or you can
Another
go,
one.
or you can go play it twice. Play this, discard 2 cards, pick up another twice.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. This is his UR. It's an Echo card, and it says discard a card, draw a card. But it also says twice enhanced. You can discard a character to pay for Echo instead of a momentum.
Oh.
It's got stun 1. So it's pretty
good.
good. It's pretty cool.
Pretty good, yeah.
The block mod is very bad, but it's okay. He has a 2 difficulty attack. It's a 2 mid for 2. That says with a 2 high block. That says if it deals damage, the next one gets 2/2.
That's a pretty cool card actually.
Yeah, and then you can just enhance, build a card with a check value of 6.
I mean that's basically a free attack.
Yeah. So you can very easily go play it twice, play this on a 3,
And it's a weapon.
build that twice. It is a weapon.
You could do some crazy combos with that.
He has a couple weapons, yeah. This just picks up something with a check value of 6 from your discard pile, which is cool.
Yeah.
You just pick up it
Nice.
twice. This is discard a card, pick up a character card.
That's cool.
Yep, pretty nice. This is really funny. This is a 6 check. This card says after you twice response. After you check this card to play a non-attack card, you just grab it. You just take this card. It was pretty funny. It's also a check of 6, right? So it works with all your stuff that picks up a check of 6. And then also after you play an attack, you can commit this to add it to your hand.
Okay.
So obviously this is good because like you can play your first one, commit, pick it up, play it again. Now my twice enhance, if it's the second copy, is online because it's the second copy. Pretty cute. It's pretty cute. That's all the kits. Now we're on back page stuff. This card is really freaking good. Discard momentum. Your attack gets +1 speed for each attack in both players' card pools. This is fine. What's important is this. Flip 1 foundation. After you block with this card, flip a rival foundation and draw a card. Discard this from the card pool. So it is a 2 low block that clears itself and lets you flip 1 to pick one of theirs to flip it and then draws a card and replaces itself.
That's pretty.
I think this card's
nice.
insane.
That's
I think this card's
pretty
very,
nice.
very. I think this card's like really, really good.
That's pretty wild.
Gnarly. On
I
a
should have
low
told.
block on some very relevant symbols.
I should have told you to bring
Yeah.
a chair, Will.
I should have known to bring a chair, but it is what it is.
I should have thought about
I've
it.
had a rough day at work.
It's okay.
That's why I immediately went to, where's the drink?
Where's the drink and where's the boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this card's very good. I think the card is very, very good. This card's pretty solid. After you block with it, if the blocked attack's damage is at least double its printed damage, it deals no damage. So big things like Home Run Comets, 1.3 millions, those really, really massive attacks, you just get to block with this, and then it's an Omni block. It deals no damage.
Also,
That's nice.
very relevant that it is on Chaos and Fire. Or wait, yes.
Yeah,
Dobby 2's on those symbols, right?
no, Dobby 2 lost,
Oh.
yeah, Dobby 2 lost Death, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he's all Fire Chaos.
So then, yeah, my point stands. Chaos, Fire, relevant.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's got Breaker 1, it's pretty cool. Also, if you have 10 or less health, you can just draw 2.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I think this card is very good. This card says after you block with it, your rival's attacks get -2 damage for the turn, and then you remove it at the end of the turn. And then second enhance, remove it. This gets 2 damage, and if it has taunt, you draw a card and and it gains stun 1.
Yeah, that's.
So it's obviously very good for Monoma because he gives things taunt,
Yeah.
right? But in general, this is just a good card.
I need like 16 copies of the XR of this because I am known for Ruthless Mockery.
But this is the actual best action in the set. This card's insane. This is Showdown. This is also a standard card. Direct reprint. After you block with this card, commit 2 rival foundations. Just pick 2 and commit them.
Yeah. That's
Just
really
pick 2
good.
and commit them. Let's move on. It's my turn now. It's my turn now. my turn, buddy. My turn. Yeah, this card's nuts. Also, it can cancel actions.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, this
pretty
card's
awesome.
very good. This card is very, very good. This lets you play cat cards with -2 difficulty, which is the Pussycats are the DLC for set 3.
Okay.
Yeah. This card's very good. So these 2 assets are very, very, very cool. This one just says when your rival plays an enhance on an attacker or foundation, commit this and another foundation to cancel it. Just a free cancel every
Yeah.
turn. It's pretty good.
There's also a low block on the evil symbol.
Yeah.
Also, if they play an ability on a committed foundation, they just lose a health. Just every time. It's pretty cool.
Dang.
This one I think is a little worse, but it's still good. When they play an attack, you can flip one of your own to make it lose a keyword,
Okay.
which is very, very handy. And then if you have 10 or fewer in your deck, your attack gets +3 speed and +3 damage. So if you're like, burning through your
Yeah.
deck, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Tracking device is neat, I guess. You can remove it and look at the top 4 and put them back in any order.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Cool, I guess.
It's pretty cute. This one is also pretty solid. This one says when it receives a damage bonus, you can discard a card to reduce that bonus to 0. But more importantly, once per turn, your turn, just commit a rival asset or foundation. Just pick one. Just pick one that you don't want to deal with. Showdown is a slight MRP. What's different on the original? I was told it's a reprint. I've never seen the original. Did the old heads lie to me? Did the old heads lie to me? Showdown is not a direct reprint. This combos with a combo to seal something, and it's a throw, but it looks cool. It's him breaking his arm. I love it. This card's cool. It's a flash. It's a 4 diff if you have less foundations, and if it hits them, they discard a card.
Chainsaw.
And it's a weapon. Yeah, we got the chainsaw Nomu. There's another Nomu in here too. He's pretty nuts. There's another Nomu attack that's also really, really good. This card's cool. It's a 2-check. But it's like Dark Shadow going crazy. And it's you remove a momentum. You mill 8. You get a speed for every ally discarded.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. This is really neat. It says both players add a momentum.
There's a lot of allies in this set.
Yeah, it's also an ally. There's a lot of allies in general.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new allies, man. This is a 2-check for Endeavor. That is not very good.
Yeah.
You mill 4 to give it a damage for each different block zone on the discarded cards, and then you mill 2 to flip a spam foundation on their board.
Yeah.
If this was like a slightly worse 3-check, it'd be really good.
Or if it were like a 3 diff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it were a 3-2, I think I would be a lot more into it as well.
Yep.
Because like mill 6 is really nice for Endeavor 1.
Yeah, it is.
Mill 6 is very nice. Freaking Gunhead Martial Arts. This is really funny. If you block a weapon with this, it gets breaker 1, and they flip one of their momentum. So it just messes up Toga, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny. And then if it's not blocked, you get a momentum, which is pretty cool. This is a 6 damage 4 diff, but it's at 2 mid.
Dang.
And a combo is to be 10 damage.
Dang.
And when it leaves, your next one gets 1/1. This card's pretty funny. The new Showdown does not discard the action. Oh, okay. That's not... Yeah, I mean, that is relevant. That is relevant. That is better. That is better. This card's really cool. It's got EX4, which is just funny. This is the Nutcracker. So if you'll notice, this is a low attack.
Yeah.
And it has breaker 2.
That's pretty great.
And if it's not blocked, they commit 2.
That's really funny.
It's funny as hell. This card's awesome. I love this card. It says that you can discard a card to give your next attack 3 speed. You can discard 2 cards to give this one 5 damage. And you can discard 3 cards to just add 2 momentum face up.
Okay.
You just like this card because it's a weapon on the all symbol.
Yeah, it's an all weapon.
Yeah.
It's an all weapon. I like this card, and Hatsune Mei players like this card. Because it is a way to kill people with that character.
It's cool how situational it is.
It's cute. I like it. It's also a low block, which is badass.
That's pretty nice, yeah.
Then you also means you cannot use old print since it is different. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can't. It is different. Resolute Rushdown. This card's very bad, but it's just funny. It's a 6 diff Echo, and it's just big.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's also a UR, which I hate. I think it's a really bad UR. I think
it also doesn't have the good symbol.
Yeah, it doesn't have the good symbol, which is pretty cringe.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But let's talk about a good Echo now, because this card's crazy. This is a
Winged no move.
3 high for 4 Echo that says it cannot be partially blocked. Then you can destroy a foundation to give it +1/+1.
Oh wow.
I think this card's very good.
I like that card a lot.
It's also, of course, a high block and a high. It's a high block and a high attack because it's the winged no move.
Yeah.
It's coming from the sky. I love it.
Nice.
This card's really funny. Carpooling. It's so when you block with it, you can discard momentum to put it into your momentum.
Okay.
And then when you discard it from the momentum, you add a free momentum.
Oh. Nice.
So it replaces itself. It puts itself in momentum and then replaces itself when you discard it, which is cute. This card's very good. This says enhance, remove itself, and discard momentum. Discard your rival's attack from the card pool. They draw a card.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it'd be like, hey, that thing that you just like put a bunch of resources into. Out.
Yeah.
No. I don't want to be on this one anymore.
Or you can just screw up combos with it too.
Yeah, I don't want to be on this one anymore, buddy. This is really, really cool. You can discard 2 momentum for +3/+3.
Oh.
Yeah. This says checks can't be modified by non-characters, and if you're Tiger, it's a 1 diff with a 1 low block, which is kind of funny. This is the only card with mustard on it, because I'm pretty sure Japan did not let us print that character. But it says when you commit it due to their effect, they just lose 2 health. So just don't. You can't stun me, bro. Your stuns have a cost of 2 health now. This card is pretty neat. Your attack with 3 or less speed gets +1 speed.
I like that.
Yeah, there's a couple of decks that are going to really, really like this card. This is commit flip for -3 speed, which is like not great, but it's speed reduction on the earth and fire symbols, so it is good.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. This is a 4 diff foundation.
Why?
Because it says first form, destroy, your first attack gets -3 difficulty and +3 speed.
Okay.
Kind of nutty.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. You can go first form, destroy it, then go weapon foundation, staff strike on a 5.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Don't tell Tyler about that.
This card's cool. After one of your foundations is flipped, unflip it and draw a card by flipping this.
That's cool.
This card's awesome. This card's crazy good. After your charge or weapon hits them, remove itself, reveal the top 4, pick up a charge or weapon.
Ooh.
I think this card's very good.
Yeah.
Especially because Electric Jolt is a charge, so it'll always hit them.
Yeah.
And Grav Lift, the throw, is a charge, so it'll always hit them.
Dang.
I think this card's quite good. This is really funny. When you block with it, the attack loses Echo. It's cute.
Huh.
So the secret rares are Hold Hostage. This card's wild. So it's a 5 diff action that says you use it on your rival's turn. They reveal their hand and you remove from game one of their cards. If one of their attacks hits you, they can destroy a foundation to get their removed card back.
That's weird. Okay.
So if you use it and then full block everything, they never get their card back. But if you use it and they hit you, they can destroy a foundation to get their card back. So you literally hold their card hostage. It's really cute.
That's
I don't know if it's very good. I think there's like a couple decks that are going to use this really well.
Yeah.
I think this is going to make like the Void discard Cero players come back out. The frickin' Cero players. This is Will's Wet Dream.
Oh my god, I love this card so much.
It's a 6/2. It's a 4 for 10. After you play it, you cannot play cards. This has to be the last thing. First enhance, commit all of your foundations.
Okay.
+1 speed for each foundation, maximum 5, and +1 damage for every 2 attacks with smash in the discard pile.
Shit. Okay.
And then All Might enhance, if it's blocked by an action, it still deals half damage.
It starts at 10.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So it's probably gonna get to like 20-ish.
Yeah.
If not more.
Yep.
That's another card that's really
it's
cool art.
basically a 9 high for 1,000,000. But it is your last move.
Yeah.
And it costs everything. Into the Fray, into United Smash. Oh, the 4 diff? Yeah, that's probably a pretty crazy poke. Or if that's like all it takes to kill them.
Seems okay if there is 0 chance they kill you on the crackback.
Yeah. You could go like build a couple foundations and then just jam this on like a 3.
It'd be a shame if
4, 5, 6.
use
I don't know.
that Dobby card to just delete that.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yep. I could see that happening in like good Mandalay.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Like play like 5 foundations, respond for -2 diff, so you're playing it on a like 5 with progressive
Maybe.
included.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
Then you're playing Smash Mandalay. That sounds awful.
I don't know. That doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah.
You just, like don't get that much mileage out of Texas.
Yeah. My boy. This is my
pretty
dude.
cool.
This is my dude, bro. Response commit. After you block an attack, add it to your momentum.
Oh wow.
Form. Lose a health, reveal a momentum. Play it.
Okay.
Not once per turn.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Yep. This card is freaking cool.
And he's a promo character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the pre-release promo.
Okay.
So you get him by playing the pre-release. Yeah. So everyone will have one. It's gonna be awesome. This guy is so cool. So like, what I'm gonna do with this character, I'm gonna play him on air. And I'm gonna draw Electric Jolt. I'm gonna play this Electric Jolt for the rest of the game because it deals 1 no matter what, right? So it always goes to momentum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna pay 1 to play this. You're gonna take 1.
I see what you're doing.
This is where we are in life now.
Ad infinitum.
Yep. Innsmouth. This guy is pretty bad, but I think he's like cute. After you play a ranged or slam attack, you can discard a card to give it 3 damage, and then put the top card of the deck into their card pool. Okay. And then if you want, you can discard a card from their card pool to selectively commit one of their things. It's like fine. It's like fine. The child soldier. So he's an asset. He's a unique ally asset. And he says response commit. After you completely block an attack, their next check gets -2, but they can fail it and it won't end the combat phase. So he's like a free breaker too.
Okay.
But they can fail it.
Yeah.
And then you can lose a health to give a low or water attack +1 speed. But when he's in your stage, if you take 6 or more damage, you have to destroy him. So you gotta protect him.
Yeah.
You gotta protect him.
Is he the first character asset?
Yeah. Well, he's not a character. He's just an asset.
Oh,
he's
okay,
not
okay.
also a character. He is just an asset. But he is the first like person who is an asset.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. This card is terrible. This card's insane. Combo punch. Combo enhance, draw 2 cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just does
I
that.
love this card so much.
Just does that. And then also, if it hits them, you get to look at the top, and you can put it on the bottom if you want. It just does this.
Yeah,
It just does this. It is okay to be an hour late, man. We have a we have a long night ahead of us. We have a long night of debauchery. This is like the pregame, really. This card is awesome. Discard a momentum to ready this, and then your rival commits 1.
That's pretty good.
Not once per turn. It's pretty cool. Magna is very cool. So she says, if the attack's damage is even, it gets +1/+1. And then if it's odd, it gets -1/-1.
Okay.
Yeah. And then once per turn, when you full block something, commit a foundation, lock that card. It does not clear. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you just like magnet their card in. It's pretty cool. These are the Plus Ultra promos. This card's really weird, but I think it's quite good. So you first form, add the top 3 cards of your deck into your card pool. Reveal one of them at random. Discard all the other cards. If the revealed card is an attack, you play it, and it gets 3 speed. If it's not an attack, you just build it face up or face down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's pretty cool. And then if you want to use it as an enhance, you can commit a foundation to give your attack X damage. X is 10 minus your hand size. Not your printed hand size. So if you're like All Might 1 and you're down to like 1 or 2 hand size, it just gets like 8 damage or 9 damage.
Or 0.
Okay.
You could just be a 0-hander.
Yeah, you could be a 0-hander at that point.
I wonder, does that work if I like have my hand size in the negatives?
We don't know yet.
Because-
I've seen,
I need a ruling.
because you can be negative hand size.
Judge?
It just doesn't change anything. This card is cool. When you block with it, your next block ignores progressive. And if there's 5 or more symbols in your pool, it gets 5 damage as an enhance. It's like a 1 low block on every symbol.
Wow.
Solid.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Everybody needs low blocks.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. This card's hilarious. So, this is another Dark Shadow going crazy card. It's a 6 difficulty, 6 mid for 6. 666.
Okay.
It's got stun 1. You can remove 3 ally cards from your discard pile to ready an ally card. You can remove 5 ally cards to burn them for 2 if they play a response. And if it hits, you can remove 8 ally cards to commit all rival assets and foundations. This card's really funny.
Oh man.
Teamwork is super cool. Teamwork, this card sure does block Tongue Whip. I saw Kevin Broberg say that in the Discord today, and I was like, that's correct.
Yeah.
This card blocks Tongue Whip and says you can block a thing after Tongue Whip, and that's cool. Yeah, this art is amazing. This art is amazing. Like the trees flying around, the ice getting destroyed. I love it. I like the whole like removing your ally cards theme because the whole point of like this Dark Shadow is he's hurting his friends, right? He can't control it. So if you're removing your allies, that's really cool. I love that.
That is cool.
I think this card's super
Tons
neat.
of flavor.
Yeah. This card's like fine. Apparently Lenoco said you don't get benefits from going to negative hand size.
Dang.
Wah, wah, wah.
Thank you, Judge.
If it's fully blocked, your rival destroys one. It gets a damage for each card in their hand. This card's like okay, I guess. This card's very cool. If it was not a 2-check, if your rival has failed a, if they have, it's just not worth it.
Yeah,
It's just not worth it. If your rival has failed a check, they just lose 2, and then discard a momentum. It gets 3 damage, and their check gets -2. So it's like discard a momentum for a 6 mid for 9 that burns them for 2 if they fail to check. It's like
I
okay.
mean, you can sequence things really well, but even then,
I mean, it's
not
basically-
worth the 2-check in a lot of cases.
Yeah, it's like essentially a 6 diff because you want to play something that leads into it. Because like if you play this as Shigaraki and you do the check a 5 and they actually check a 5, you're like, well, I just like don't burn you for 2 now.
Well, did I misunderstand the bottom enhance to give them -2 to a check? You could do that right before using Shigaraki's enhance so that they're checking on effectively a 7.
Yeah, but then you're not getting the speed up. Then it's a 4 mid for 9.
Yeah.
Like then it's like a 5 diff 4 mid for 9 that definitely burns them for 2.
Okay.
Or it can be a 6 diff 6 mid for 9 that burns them for 2. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's still very mid. It was just one of those things that I'm like there's ways to make it work. Someone's gonna make it do something cool.
It's
at
fine.
least
You can
once.
play this card and good things will happen. But
Yep.
I think there are better things to do on these symbols and packages.
Agreed.
Yes, 2 checks need to break the game. I agree. 2 checks need to break the game.
One checks need to break the game.
Yeah.
2 checks need to be very, very good.
One checks need to break the game. 2 checks need to win you the game. If my 2 check doesn't win me the game, I'm not very interested in it. Like
valid.
that's such a massive deck building cost that it needs to win me the game. Like my air compress list does not play specialized sound waves, even though he plays that card like a beast. Because I want to play Rescue Completed and I want to play Scouting the Forest. I want to play 3 diffs in my deck.
Yep.
Additionally, I have a ton of spams I want to play in my deck. And I have a lot of non-spams that I have to play. I want to play 4 Wealthy Aspirations. I want to play at least 3 Charged Up. I got to play 4 Specialists of Sound. I got to play like 1 or 2 Shock Treatments.
Yep.
I got to play 4 Wall Clings. Like it's just like a ton of mandatory 2s, 2 difficulties and 3 difficulties on air. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just not down to pay that deck building cost to put sound waves into my deck.
Agreed. The opportunity cost is way too high.
Yep. It's like it's also like the opportunity, the opportunity and deck building cost, on top of the fact that sometimes you will like check it when trying to play or block, and it will just lose you the game.
Yep.
And I just don't think that it's like worth it in that deck. In like Giro, it's a lot more worth it.
Yeah.
But like I'm trying to be here for a while, you know. This card's very good.
Yep.
After you block with this card, flip a foundation. The blocked attack deals no damage.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. And then if as an attack you can flip one to give it 2 speed. It's fine. I mean it's a 3 diff. It's cool. It's got no keywords though. No keywords.
I mean, it is effectively a block that just takes up a free
Yeah, this is an action card. This is an action that you block with.
Yep.
Rising Engine Kick. This is also a very cool card, but I don't think it justifies its 2 check.
Agreed.
It does like okay, it's like hang on. Let's talk about the card
It
first.
doesn't.
It's a 4 diff. It's a 3 low for 4. It's a 2 low block. It's got EX2. It gives your next kick -2 difficulty, and you can commit a foundation to give it 2 damage and hit one of their momentum. This card does a lot of things, but there are a lot of very nice things that more often than not do not win you the game. There's a lot of very nice things that can make very nice things happen, and I just don't think that that's what a 2 check should be. Or rather, that's not what makes a 2 check worth it.
Would this, if we replaced every instance of kick with punch on this card, do we think it would be worth a 2 check?
No. My next punch gets -2 difficulty? No, I don't really care about that.
It's fair. Just one
Now,
of those things.
if it was a smash, and
Yeah.
as a low block,
Maybe. Yeah.
but I think that like there's a world where like this could have just had like a +3 low block. It could have had like 2 speed, and then it could have like not discarded the momentum and then be a 3 check.
Now, I'll say this. I think this card's stock is going to go up when we get a really big bomb kick.
I mean, we have big bomb. We have a super burst and excel kick.
Yeah.
What more do you want? We have the kicks.
I don't
It's
know,
just
something with Mirko's face on it?
I
Preferably on the void symbol?
I understand your carnal desires, Will, but I don't think that.
Oh no, if it were carnal desires, I'd have said, I want something with Mirko's ass on it.
I just don't. I don't think that even Mirko's face could make this card playable.
No.
I'm sorry, good. I think it's very playable.
Yeah,
I just don't think
playable.
it's worth it. The deck building cost that you have to again sacrifice with a 2 check. I think that the design team has a very different philosophy when it comes to 2 checks. I think they think that if the card just does like so many good things, like if the card just goes above the boundaries, like totality value wise of what a 3 check should do, it can become a 2 check and that's fine. And that's just not really how I look at 2 checks.
Yeah.
You need to be like winning the game to be a 2 check. I don't care if you, cause like you can look at this card, look at all the things that it does and blatantly go, yeah, that would just be too good if it were a 3 check.
Yeah.
Like statistically speaking, it would be way too good as a 3 check. But then as a 2 check, it's 3 to 2 is such a massive boundary to cross.
Yeah.
And it only does a couple extra things that a 3 check should be doing. And that's not nearly enough as to like cross that boundary.
The only problem is we don't get decimals on our checks. So,
Nope.
like,
Nope.
We just have to round down.
We-
That
it-
hurts some cards.
If this could be a 2.5, man, this would be the best 2.5 in the world.
Yup.
All smiles. This card's fine. When they gain health, you can flip it to make them lose 2 health. And if they play the same ability on the same foundation 2 times or more, you can destroy it to destroy that foundation. It's cool. It's neat.
Yeah.
It's a nice hate. Messes up stuff like release and rescue completed, which is nice.
Yeah.
We hate the life symbol in this house.
Yep.
We hate the life symbol. Scratch momentum and make it a 3. Yeah. Honestly, you could just like very, very softly touch any 2 things on this card, and then it would be a fine 3 check.
Yeah.
Desperate Struggle is cool. If you get a damage bonus or speed bonus, you can flip and return it to its printed stat of that.
That's cool.
It's nice hate, but it's like that's a 3/5 and a
very
+4.
expensive for that,
It's
yeah.
very expensive, yeah. Granted, like
The symbols that it has are kind of wanting for something like that.
yeah, Death and Fire.
Yeah.
Death and Fire do not mind having this. It has to compete with Excited for Blood on Death, but I think that's okay. Not everyone has to play that card.
Yeah.
It feels like you do, but not everyone has to play it.
Yep.
And that is set 4, my good man. There's like a few promos left that we haven't seen, but for the time being, that is set 4.
That's exciting.
It's a weird set.
A lot of cool stuff.
It's a weird
cool.
set.
Yeah.
It's a
So
weird
cool.
set. It's a weird set.
And when does it come out?
3
March
3 weeks. 1, 2, 2. 2 weeks and 1 day.
That's pretty soon.
15 days. Yeah, because next week are the pre-releases.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm excited. Getting my Mr. Compressed, baby.
Dope.
Yeah, I'm freaking pumped, man.